Hi, Roxy. So nice to see you this afternoon, and thank you for spending some time with us so we can get to know you a little more. Can you let everyone know your role at Child Success Center?
Hi, Melissa. It's lovely to see you today. And my role at Child Success Center is as an occupational therapist.
That's great. And how long have you been an occupational therapist?
I've been an OT since 2009, which I'm just realizing is 12 years. So
That's
that flew
great.
by.
And how long have you been with us on our team?
Just under 3 years now. So coming
Yeah.
up on 3 years. Yeah.
Fantastic. And with this new medium of using telehealth, we've been using Zoom. What is your experiences, and can you share a success story or some way you feel like it's really been helpful and beneficial to families and children?
Absolutely. Yes, this has been such an interesting time. And although difficult in so many ways and for so many people, a really challenging time, it's been very exciting and feels like a real opportunity to help families that are struggling in this way. So the telehealth using Zoom has offered just a multitude of ways that we're able to engage with the child in their natural environment. And oftentimes when we talk about pediatrics, we want to work in the child's natural environment. And so this is very different from the gym in the clinic where we're in home. So I'm able to see the materials and tools and toys that are available at home. We're able to interact and work with the parent to be the facilitator sometimes. And even if the parent is not present during the session, we have oftentimes a little bit more face time at the end of a session or the beginning of a session. So there's a lot of carryover education and a lot of opportunities to say, oh, I noticed you have these toys or these materials at home. This is how you can incorporate them therapeutically. Um,
Great.
yeah, so I just feel very grateful that we have telehealth to continue supporting families during this historic time.
Yes, thank you. Now, when this is all said and done, hopefully, we are such face-to-face service providers.
Yeah.
Our relationship and our connection with the child and with the family. And we're lucky to have such a large indoor sensory motor gym and space fully equipped with every type of sensory and motor activity to do in our gym. Would you ever choose or use this opportunity via telehealth or Zoom again, even if you had access to a gym?
Absolutely. I think it's an interesting point you bring up of that we have so much available to us in our sensory gym, especially compared with other gyms and clinics. We have everything under the sun because we're run by an OT. But I do think that if you had a child where you could work with them once or twice a week in the gym and once or twice a week over telehealth, not only does it offer convenience for the family where you have parents running around trying to get their children to and from school and 100 activities, but additionally, there's that piece of the parent connection, the parent education and carryover, working with the child with the materials they have at home. Because we can do activities for an hour twice a week. But if I know that you have, a yoga ball and a basketball and certain tools and toys at home, and I know that you've practiced with them at home because I've been there doing it with you on telehealth, then I can be hopeful that maybe there'll be more repetitions of practice and more opportunities for growth than there would be from just seeing a child in the gym. So I think a combined approach in the future could actually be really helpful for certain families.
I agree. I've been feeling the same way. And also, a lot of our children may or may not receive speech therapy or educational therapy or physical therapy with us, but they may be seeing other providers, or there may be behaviorists involved, or a neuropsychologist involved, a developmental optometrist, developmental pediatrician. And having Zoom meetings now, it used to be really hard. We never thought about how we could all get together as a team, but the drive time to get everyone together was, and the time for everyone was always so difficult because it was the end of the day. But do you think it could be used to get a team together to collaborate to talk about a child's development and learning needs?
That's a fantastic point. Thank you for bringing that up, because the team meetings that could happen now that everyone's so comfortable with Zoom and everyone recognizes the huge value in it, yes, I mean, it leaves no excuse for there not to be really collaborative, gorgeous team meetings happening on a, a quarterly or every other month or even a monthly basis, depending on the need, and depending on the case. But I definitely think it would be wonderful to do that. Yes.
Yeah, I do too. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us this afternoon and sharing a little bit more about your role as an occupational therapist.